Greetings, Royal Family. I am back. My name is Royal B, and this is the Royal Family. Let's get right into it. All right. So DJ Khaled recently released his album, Father of Assad. He's been working on this for a very long time, promoting the album like crazy. But DJ Khaled wasn't satisfied with the number 2 spot that he received. Causing him to throw a temper tantrum. Now, I have a couple of opinions about this, Royal Family, and I want you to share your opinions as always. I really enjoy reading your comments. You guys crack me up. I'm telling you, you're very thought-provoking and no nonsense, and I am so glad that the Royal Family is really, really growing. All right, so Tyler, the Creator, came out with his album, which I didn't listen to. I'm going to be honest. I didn't listen to one song on the album. And Tyler's album debuted at number 1. DJ Khaled's album debuted at number 2. So he was upset. DJ Khaled went up to his record label and he also approached Billboard. And some are saying that he threw a temper tantrum. That's why I used the air quotes. And saying that, he caused a big scene at the record label. And it was just a mess. Like, he confronted a couple of people and he got out of character. He wasn't positive like he normally portrays on social media and on TV. And people have mixed opinions about that. And I just want to talk about that a little bit. DJ Khaled is suing Billboard and he is serious about this. So here's the thing. Some people are saying that DJ Khaled is a sore loser and he should be grateful for the number 2 slot and he's just being a big crybaby, yada yada. Here's the thing, right? Behind the scenes, right? So Billboard is saying that they miscalculated the actual amount of album sales that DJ Khaled had, because apparently there was some bundle deal. So along with the album, I guess there was a certain amount of albums set aside to be sold, paired with his energy drink, whatever it's called. I can't remember. So that's a bundle deal. And DJ Khaled was under the impression that those bundled albums, bundled with the energy drink, those sales were going to count toward his record sales, and Billboard was going to acknowledge that, right? Billboard is saying that there was a miscalculation, and Khaled is saying that over 100,000 records or sales were not counted. Billboard is saying that no, it's not 100,000 sales. They're saying that there was a glitch in the system and they can't really calculate how much, the sales total is. All right. So here's my question, right? I'm not in agreement with everybody saying that DJ Khaled is throwing a temper tantrum. I'm not. And I'm not in agreement with people saying that he should just be satisfied with number 2. Here's why. When you are an artist, when you are creating content, your objective is to be number 1, right? Like, if you are a track and field star, when you're running the race, your objective is to be number 1. When you are a football player, basketball player, you want to make it to the championship so that you can get the title, to be number 1. I don't know anyone who is in the music industry, sports, business, whatever. I don't know anyone who wants to be number 2. Not that you wouldn't be content with being second place, but your objective is to be number 1. That's first and foremost. Secondly, DJ Khaled is an artist, right? Artists are oftentimes sensitive about their work, rightfully so. He put his blood, sweat, and tears into this. Buju is on his album. Buju was released from jail back in December. He made it his business to go all the way to Jamaica to link up with Sizzla, Buju, to create this eclectic album. Now, I did listen to some of the songs on Khaled's album, not all. I liked it thus far. I did not get a chance to listen to Tyler, the Creator's album. But honestly, I don't think that this is about, oh, I think Tyler's album is better. I think DJ Khaled's album is better. This is the business side of the music business. So I feel like saying that DJ Khaled threw a temper tantrum because he was under the impression that his sales, his bundle sales, will count toward his record sales, and then they weren't, he has every right to be ticked off. If I make a deal and I'm planning to put out a body of work, and I make a deal with you, and every I is dotted and every T is crossed, we have an understanding. You know what I'm giving, I know what I'm getting from you. You know, we talk about this because, you know, we're bundling the album with the energy drink. He was promoting his energy drink. You know, the record label said, all right, boom, we're going to do this. And then when the album is released, you're telling me like there was a glitch in the system and this didn't count, and, you know, we didn't count the bundle deal or the bundle sales. I would throw a tantrum too, because that is not the expectation that you set. Like you just basically blindsided me. So he has every right to be angry. And as far as him going up to the record label and going off, he's a human being. Dame Dash did the same thing. As Diddy used to do the same thing. When something wasn't right, Diddy would go off. And that's exactly, you know, an artist being passionate about their work. So I don't think, personally, this is just my opinion, I don't think that people who give the opinion saying that he's a crybaby, I don't think they're wrong. You know, that's just the way that they see it. But as for me, I don't see it as him throwing a temper tantrum. If I work my tail off and put out a body of work that I'm confident in, you know what I'm saying, I expect results, right? Now, here's the thing. If he came in at number 2 and there were no technical issues like miscalculation of album sales, miscommunication, oh, this bundle deal counts, this doesn't count, then, and he threw a temper tantrum, then I could kind of be like, okay, Khaled, like, come on, like, numbers don't lie. Give it some time. Maybe you'll creep up to number 1. You know, I still wouldn't think that he was a crybaby because he's passionate about his work. But Billboard is on record saying that they miscalculated the numbers. They miscalculated the figures. They're not releasing any statements other than that. They don't want to say how much they miscalculated by. So it could be more, it could be less. Like, Billboard, you're not giving us any information. What's tea? Like, what's going on? You have to basically, like, give some sort of an explanation, if not to us, to DJ Khaled. What do you mean 100,000 sales didn't count? How is that? Like, we had an understanding, we had an agreement. So I'd be furious too. Nicki Minaj basically was upset about the fact that her album did not debut at number 1. And I don't know if there was miscalculations there. Something ain't right. Dame Dash walked up into Def Jam, was upset, you know what I mean, about, well, he was upset about being fired and he didn't really know it, but whatever. He oftentimes like went head to head with executives at Def Jam. He's on record as saying this because this wasn't right, or they're trying to stiff you out of money. So are we really like surprised that DJ Khaled actually went up to the record label, confronted Billboard and said like, something's not right here? We know record labels, how they work. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, if you don't speak up for yourself, trust me, they'll try to pull the rug from under you, try to do some sneaky stuff, and you won't know. So if he didn't have a case, I don't think that his lawyers would be on it. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, I think that these mysteriously, you know, forgotten or lost numbers are going to show up real soon now that Billboard has a lawsuit on their hands. But I don't think that DJ Khaled is throwing a temper tantrum. And, you know, he went on social media. I didn't see it, but he said something about Tyler, the Creator. Now, if that's true, then that's not necessary. I mean, Tyler, the Creator doesn't have anything to do with this situation. You know what I mean? This is totally Billboard and your record label dropped the ball. They're telling you that they miscounted something, but they can't tell you if they're If they overcounted or undercounted, that's real vague. That wouldn't be a good enough explanation for me. That's like if $100,000 of my money was missing and I go to my accountant or my money manager and say, what's good? Like, where's my $100,000? And you tell me, I don't really know if it's $100,000 that's missing. You know, it was a glitch in the system. No. You're gonna have to basically pull out the paperwork and show me what you mean the glitch. Let's go. Let's find these $100,000. Like, let's go. You know, he put money into this album, so he wants a return on his investment. So, like I said, this is my opinion. I don't feel that he was throwing a temper tantrum. Charlamagne the God had something to say about it as well. You know, he just said that Khaled was being a crybaby. I don't think he's being a crybaby. I think everyone has the right to protect their work. And if you feel that you are being swindled in some sort of way, or you're being like, you know, taken advantage of, or, you know what I mean, being like made a fool of, you have every right to speak up. So listen, you can't piss a person off and then tell them how mad to get. So Billboard, when you come to somebody and say, no, we don't know, the numbers are off, but we don't know if it's over calculation, under calculation, yeah, that's not going to be good enough for me. So you can't piss someone off and then tell them how mad to get. Royal family, get down in the comments and let me know. If you disagree with me, that's fine, as long as you do it respectfully, okay? And, you know, be sure to like this video if you like it. I really want y'all to weigh in. Like I said, my royal family is full of intellects and very outspoken and ambitious people. So I want you to go in on the comments. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Be sure to check out my other content. Tell me what you think. Was DJ Khaled overreacting? Or was he justified in wanting answers? What do you think about the lawsuit? Do you think that this warrants the lawsuit? Now keep in mind, I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of behind the scenes things that we don't know, but we're solely basing it on the information that's available to us. So royal family, please provide your insight. Let me know. Let's talk about it. Until next time, peace.